version. So also I have this app on my phone as well. So most cases I just get the notification on phone. So and that is way more like efficient comparing to browser or the app in the macOS itself.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. I was trying some weird shit with CloudBot or something. Maybe I broke something with it, but figure it out.
So what
Have
did
you
you
tried
try?
CloudBot?
No, not now, but I just wanted to try, but not getting much time to be honest.
Yeah,
But
time
will
is.
do for sure. How was it in your experience?
It was great. It was great. I think don't register on third-party sites like Moldbook or anything.
Hmm.
Those are leaking datas. But CloudBot as a whole is a great product. I think it is very simple, but it's just a personal assistant which links to every database like your WhatsApp, your documents, your other apps like Slack or everything, and you
Mm.
can just chat it in Telegram or WhatsApp. Ask him to make slides, do this, add this meeting, calendar, just assistant.
Mm.
Crazy.
Does it also like does it run locally or on
It
the in the
can,
clouds?
but it is not advised. I mean, even from the guidelines, it is not advised that you should run it locally because things can go wrong. Usually, people host it on a cloud or a VM or
So you
maybe.
you host on your own, nah, right? You don't that cloud is not someone else, right? It's your.
No, 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 my own. Like AWS EC2 instance I use, but I want to shift it to VM, I think. That should be more convenient. Plus, there's a free tier of AWS and it does not require, CloudBot also does not require a lot of RAM or memory until and unless you are doing very heavy tasks, which is not
Mm.
expected.
Mm. That makes sense. I mean, if you have your own cloud, then that's totally fine. I've seen someone, many people, not someone, but lots of people using it using Mac Mini.
Yeah, the Twitter trend. I mean, people are buying Mac minis like crazy.
Yeah.
It's just that you can I mean, they say that I can buy a Mac Mini and then host it forever, 24/7 for free. But I mean, Mac Mini is not free, right? You still have to pay like 70K or something for that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it makes sense to buy it for me.
And also you cannot carry it like all the time. So why not just
No,
well,
you don't need to carry it. You can just plug it like a setup box, which is always on. It
but
doesn't
still
even need a display, just a power source. Keep it hosted.
okay, okay,
If you
got
have
it.
inverter, it will never go off. Like it's a server, always
Yeah,
running.
yeah,
But it is a overkill, I think.
yeah. I
Have you
think
used
that
open code,
open?
CLI?
No. To be honest, if I tell you that for the last 1.5 month, I have become a lot like distant from the coding part of the world because of this
Founder
uh,
life.
yeah, registration and all of that. And you won't believe, Ayush, but the day you will do something like you will build your own product and you will launch it, then you will find yourself shifting from the code to the sales and marketing. And
Yeah, man.
that is the reality. So I don't know if and given the fact that I do love to like implement features and to like write code and to like do all of that, but not possible as of now. But I think I will get back to it.
No, I completely agree with you. I think yesterday only I saw a YC podcast. Gary Tan, the president of YC,
Yeah,
Wise
yeah, I know.
Marketing,
Yeah,
he
I
said that like after this being a president, switching to founder journey, it's been 5 years since he has written barely any code, and he only started coding again because there are all these AI agents and vibe coding going on, so that he can only review and execute the architecture. Or
yeah, yeah,
otherwise, they have to focus more on the management part or like how to grow. Like ideas are everywhere, but how to grow now, how to scale.
yeah,
It's,
exactly, exactly.
I
Thing,
think,
thing,
not an easy task.
things are like adding more abstraction, more uh like more tools. So and one more thing, like And there are people who worry that whether, like when they will be looking for the jobs, whether jobs will be there or not. So I just want to make it clear. See, uh, yeah, that is the reality that the landscape is changing and the AI tools are coming and they are doing the jobs that used to take months. Then now they are doing it in minutes. So that is true. But one more thing that we should look at is that we are also solving bigger problems, right? You see the list of YC companies. There are many companies that are building the food, new age food that keep you alive for more than 200 years. And there are many research labs that are doing things that are doing some crazy things, like they are bringing back the animals that were extinct, right? So we need to see this point as well. Like our capabilities are increasing, obviously, because of AI. But because of that, we are also increasing the bar of the problems. So that in my opinion that will balance out both the things. We have better tools, but we also have bigger problems to solve now. Those problems like that were in around 210, when most people were like that time the biggest problems were the cloud, right? That time the biggest problems were cloud technology and how to scale e-commerce and all of that. So now those problems has been changed. If today someone asks you to build an e-commerce app, you will do it within a week and it will not take much of your time. But so I think we should understand that even though the tools are coming and the like more advanced tools are coming, we should use those tools to become the engineer that the new problems will require. So, and I think that's the only and probably the best way to survive in this ecosystem instead of looking at the those raised baits on Twitter and thinking that probably I won't survive in this market. It's not like that. You just have to change your game. You just need to look at what will be the things that will be in demand. So it can be AI research, it can be something else. Okay, so let me, okay, wait a second, let me just send this meet to a couple of more people and then we will start. We can start one by one. Ayush, you can go ahead. Feel free to let me know anything you wanna ask or you are stuck at something. So please.
I mean, I saw your video you did with the AI researcher. I forgot his name. I think he
Uh,
went to
y-
Emergent Labs
yeah, yeah,
after his contribution. Great contributions to Hugging Face. Voted
yeah.
library as well. But I was more interested in the applied AI path or the AI engineer path. I think research requires heavy understanding of maths, ML, and other things, which is like unskippable. But
Yeah.
I'm like a lot of my goals have changed in January. First, I was targeting GSOC, then I dropped. I was even though I had 4 5 PRs in
Hmm.
one or two organizations, but I dropped out of it because my goals have been changed. So I have to find an AI engineer job or a applied AI job like in the next 5 months. That's what
Hmm.
I'm targeting. I think if you can connect me to him, maybe he can guide me for applied AI. It's basically building on. I already have a backend experience and I've worked in company. So maybe building on top of existing applications or building just AI agents or applications on top of it. I'm
Hmm.
targeting that niche. Not very. Um, this is not very well explored yet.
Yeah.
So not plenty of resources out there. Plus all the Udemy courses I found were just like honestly bullshit. They were just not very depth. Just
Yeah.
overall selling projects, but not very depth, not very guidance. Maybe you can guide me or he can guide me, and so I would interested in that. Also, one sideline, maybe after you're done covering your agenda for
Hmm.
today, you can discuss something of like 5 10 minutes about your YouTube journey. Almost 10K subscribers. Let's go. And
Yeah.
seeing you, asking you like it was the first session when it was onboarding session.
Yeah.
I asked you whether I should hop on Twitter or not, and
Hmm.
you told me, yeah, do it. Maybe try it for some time, then take the blue tick. I took
Yeah.
it after 1 month. Great
Hmm.
decision. Don't regret it. And would love to start my own small YouTube channel as well.
Sure,
So
sure.
okay, would be great if I can just learn from your insights and whatever hurdles you faced
Yeah,
along
sure.
building
Uh,
with it.
yeah, I mean, I would love to share with everyone, not just after that. Let's do it after the session itself. Not a
Yeah.
big problem. And also, I see your like activity on Twitter, so you are pretty active, and that's a great thing. So I mean, one more thing that I would suggest you to do is to keep posting your work as well, whatever you do, just keep on posting, and that when your small activity will spread out, then there you will get lots of connections, and those will lead to more connections. So that's a great thing, and also they will help you when you will be finding those roles as well. Uh, okay, so after that, Janvi.
And regarding some guidance or resources on the applied AI or
Oh, okay, okay. I forgot. I forgot. Okay. So, for the applied AI thing, one more input I want to share. This is just an observation. I don't know at what extent I am correct, but I have realized that even though you want to be an applied engineer, I always recommend this to everyone, that always have a strong point. What do I mean by strong point? That uh, be good at one thing. Again, whenever you will go for applied AI, you will be learning everything. You will learn MCPs, you will learn LLMs, you will learn all the other things that are used in applied AI scenario, right? So, but still, try to be strong in one particular thing. It can be MCPs, it can be LLMs, because the reason, whenever in most companies, whenever they hire, they try to they obviously, as a startups, they hire a generalist, no doubt, but they always try to look for a guy who is expert, at least strong in one particular thing, and average in all the others. So this way they are able to solve two problems at the same time. And I have observed couple of openings that require they were hiring AI engineer, obviously, but in bracket they were mentioning for LLM optimization, for deployment, ML ops, or MCPs, something like this. So the point is, even though you do AI engineering, pick one thing that interests you most and be extremely good at it. So once you are good at it, you will, and after that you can just cover the width, learn more things. But when you are good at one thing, then what will happen is whenever people will be stuck, or whenever people will need help, they will remember your name, that hey, Ayush is the guy we should approach to. So that is one thing I've observed. I don't know how perfectly it goes, but I think it's a good thing. If I were doing this right now, then I would surely do this. And obviously, I will do. I know a couple of people who are in applied AI. Okay, so one more person who I know is in applied AI is, what is his name? Wait a second.
I think the AI researcher's name was
Yeah,
Sambhav.
yeah, he is in somehow. So, do you want to connect with him somehow?
I mean, uh, anyone who could help, because I found out about the niche from your channel only, that people are doing AI research even without having. I think he has a unique profile. He doesn't have a master's or PhD.
Yeah,
I don't know if he has research paper or not, but still getting into AI labs is pretty, I mean, most difficult right now.
yeah.
So cracking that was remarkable. I thought if he can crack that, at least he can guide me for applied AI as well, which is a hybrid role, I think. Not
Hmm.
very maths heavy, but product based.
Yeah.
Or maybe if you have someone else, that's also fine, so that I can have a mentor for this, because otherwise it is very easy to get lost. Every day on Twitter, I see new tool, new trends, and it is very easy to get lost. I feel like
Uh,
plenty of rabbit holes to get distracted. So
what is the name of that guy who teaches low level stuff on? He is also in
Low
Like
level as in
with
design or
Love Pre-Sing. Okay. So I know this guy, and he is really great at applied AI. So try to DM him on Twitter, and you can say that I suggested you to DM, and try to ask him, and try to ask us very specific question that I want to approach applied AI. So can you point me towards any particular resource or any particular uh, playlist of yours as well, if you have any, so that I can start my journey? And most probably he will reply. If he doesn't, then do let me know and I will ask. Not a big problem.
I
So
mean, is it Lovepreet Singh
yeah,
or
yeah, love Singh. Try to DM him on Twitter.
I think it's tracer.ai.
Yeah, yeah.
Please share the
He
profile. Let me know if he's the same one. I'll
earl-
DM.
Earlier he was at CRED.
Oh, nice. A lot of my friends work at Cred. So,
Yeah, currently he is in another startup.
also what you said, like regarding startups, you said to target even within AI or applied AI, target one niche and then generalize. So, when you
Uh,
say target, that means I have to target and showcase that proof of work and that projects, no,
uh,
in my profile or
no, what I meant was that when, let's say, you learn something, it can be applied AI. Try to be good at one particular thing. I mean, obviously, you will, whenever you are generalist, we always try to focus on width and not the depth too much, right? Because we have to ship a lot and we don't have time to research and all of that, like big companies. But still, try to go deep in one thing, and that will always, that's not like mandatory in most cases, but that's always a good to have. People will not fire you because they know if we fire this guy, then we will have no one who will be handling this part. Also, let's say you are great at LLMs, right? LLM optimization, we can take it. And so the company, whenever what will happen is company will give you the ownership that you know LLM owner, optimization at the best. So you keep that part. We will not uh, make the decision. We will not say how to do it, what to do. You will do it, and it will be under your ownership. And this kind of thing happens in startups. So, and this thing will only happen if you have like a strong point in LLM optimization. So it can be anything other, like in place of LLM optimization, it can be any other thing. It can be ML ops, it can be something else. So that's what I was trying to say, that if you have a strong point in anything, that works as a plus point, that works as a leverage all the time.
all right, got it. And regarding the startups interview process, like I have heard random things like some people take it in 10 minutes, some people take like half an hour, some people give take home assignments. I don't even know where to start preparing because
Uh,
for product based companies, I have a roadmap what I have to do tomorrow or for
mhm,
1 month.
mhm.
I'm not sure how to prepare for startups, especially I'm used to giving interviews anymore now.
Okay, okay. So what happens is that in startups there are 3 to 4 major kind of rounds. The first ones are direct interviews, just simple conversation. They ask basic questions, and also they ask your previous work, whatever you did and whatever you have in your portfolio. Let's say you did open source, you did some internships and all of that. Then they will ask, in most cases, in this kind of round, they will ask questions related to that work that you did, right? That is the first thing. That is simple conversation where they ask some questions and you answer that. And in the second kind of types of rounds, they can be week or like trial periods. So they have 1 week or 2 weeks of a trial period. Obviously, good startups always pay you. So just remember that even though it will be, let's say, a week or 2 weeks, they will compensate you for that. So in that case, you will join them either on site or off site, and you will actually work on their code bases, and they will see how do you work. So this is my favorite. This is the best, and I really love this particular form of interview because that's what I do. That is same like open source contributions. You just fork the code base and do everything on your own. You don't have to memorize unnecessary syntax and all of that. So, and the third one is like a live coding. So, this is also pretty much easy comparing to like it depends on like how well your problem solving is, but it can be sometimes we can be nervous and we can be anxious in that particular format because some people, because obviously you can solve a problem, but if there are three people watching you and you are solving a problem in front of them, then you may not be that confident. But again, there are ways to solve it. And there is fourth type, and that is what is that conversation. And fourth one can be a direct internship. They may like they can take a 30-minute or a 1 hour interview, and after that they will give you an internship for a month, 2 months, or 3 months. And if you do well, then they will convert you then to full time. That's what happens in most cases. And I like these approaches more than MNCs because they are direct and they are totally relatable to what you do daily, like every single day. If you build projects, then they will help, and it will help you in all of such these kind of like stages. So not a big problem.
All right,
And
thank you. That's all.
coming to the point that what you should focus on, you
Mhm.
should focus on your building your portfolio, because and sorry. And what do I mean by building your portfolio? You don't have to focus on the like numbers. You don't have to focus on that I have to do this internship or it will I have to add this particular thing in my LinkedIn profile. No, focus on the actual work. It can be a freelancing project, it can be a hackathon project that is really great, and it can be open source contributions, it can be your own project. But the work should be impactful. It should show that you did something important. It shouldn't be like when they explore and they like find that you didn't do much. It was just like words. So it should not be like that. And once you focus on that, you in your actual building your actual work portfolio, every other skill will improve because uh, again, for the interview and all of that, you will have to practice.
Okay, one last question on
Sure,
this.
sure.
Regarding the portfolio, I was building a product. I mean,
Hmm.
I had an idea, and
Hmm.
I watched one of your video where you discuss like how to go about building a project or product. Like there are 4 or 5 things that we should keep in mind, and one of the thing was monetizability.
Yeah, yeah.
So if I started I started to think from that only first, if this will get monetized or not. But when it's in my head, it feels monetizable for sure. Like it people will pay. But
Hmm.
midway throughout you feel like, oh shit, maybe there are other products out there. Maybe this won't get. How do you get that confidence that this is the monetize, or how do you gauge its monetizability? Do you launch it like a MVP or see a response somewhere, or like how do you get actual confidence on the decision whether
Uh,
to proceed with this product or trash
mhm.
it?
Okay, so for that, the best approach I think, and that works for me all the time, and that is just launch a very basic version, as you said, MVP version. So whatever project you have, think very less. See, no matter how great of a person someone is, or a great of a entrepreneur, businessman, or whatever someone is, but they cannot or probably can never say that what whether this project can be monetized or not, because there are thousands of possibilities of everything, especially in tech. So even though, let's say, I may be wrong at any point, so if you have any idea, the only thing that you should do initially is the validation. You should not chase the monetization. You should chase the validation, whether the solution that you are building is actually solving something. So, and that's all you have to know initially. And how will you know? Make an MVP version of your solution, launch it, see, get the opinions of people, and see how people are reacting to it. Then you like slowly and gradually you will start getting some basic and small intuitions and small hints. I call these things as hints because they are never 100% confirmation. Uh, how I got the validation for OpenSox? See, when the first validation was, even though I totally abandoned that project, I was not even working on it. I left it for 7 to 8 months, and I was even planning to cancel its subscription of the hosting because it was just costing me money, and I was just hosting it for the sake of so that some possible employer can see it. So, but even after that, I was getting the users. Even after that, I was not focusing on it at all. I was not even looking at it, and I was not checking how many users I got, but it kept on getting the users, like it was getting 100 users per week every single month. And that was the first thing. Second thing was people were mentioning it. So there were lots of people who were mentioning it on their profile, like not profile, but tweet and on in LinkedIn post that, hey, I found this tool and something like this. That was the second hint. And the third one was the word of mouth. So if I show you, wait a second, let if I can show you then. Wait a second. So what was happening initially? Obviously, I launched it on Twitter, so most of my traffic was coming from Twitter itself. But very soon, that Twitter, because I didn't tweet about it much and I was not active on it, so I need to log in. Wait a second. Okay, so here is the dashboard currently. Even though you can see I'm not very much active, last time it was peaked here, but you can see here most of its traffic is direct. It's not coming from YouTube, it's not coming from LinkedIn, it's not coming from Twitter. Initially, it was most from the Twitter, but you can see it's most of the the uh, traffic is coming direct. And what does it mean is that most of the users are remembering the website. They know that, okay, there is a website called OpenSox, and probably here we can find something related to open source, or we can find the projects. So that is a word of mouth. People just spread it. That is third validation. So also one more thing I would suggest, that whenever any of you guys have any project and want to build it, then always create a validation doc. It's simple Notion doc. And whenever you find these small hints of your idea that it can work, then always write those hints in that validation doc. So, and that validation doc will help you a lot, because what happens is that whenever you build a project, you will go through a lot of depressing states, and that validation doc will help you that time, because that then you will just remember why you started. So focus on these kind of small validations, and once you're and also the fine not I will not say the final, but the biggest validation for me was the first customer, paid user of OpenSox, who paid $9 for that scrappy version of of OpenSox. And like th there was not even any logic behind it, that how will I handle if someone pay for it that time. So, but still someone paid, and second customer, third customer, fourth, fifth, and a lot. So that was the biggest validation for me, that okay, if someone paid for it, then probably it's worth giving a shot. So that's how uh, like uh, I validated it. And also, if you guys don't know, then I didn't even think that I will work on it full time until I had around 20 to 30 paid customers. At that time, I was thinking that it will be on the side. I will not considering to take a break and to do this. So I mean, that's how things went for me. And I would suggest you to initially just focus on the validation. If you have the validation, then monetization will just follow. You will not have to worry about it.
Okay, got it. Thanks. This was
Awesome.
great.
Okay, awesome. Janvi, please go ahead. And also, your question was for the proposal, right? Do they provide proposal or the community, right? So for that, I got it from like when I was first like going for Sugar Labs, they didn't provide a format, but they had a kind of a demo proposal that your proposal should be like this. So, and that was just basic, not very fancy. So, but I created my own proposal, not very fancy, not at all, but a couple of sections, like intro, what, how, and timeline. That's all.
Yeah, uh,
Hmm.
got it. I actually was creating my proposal today by taking reference from yours. Matlab, it is quite helpful now. I can see what I'm missing in mine, so I
Hmm.
keep on adding things. So
Awesome.
I'm doing things side by side, so it's pretty easy. Thank you so much for that.
Hmm.
And one more uh, regarding the update. Like past few days, I've been doing contributions or managing college, and
Hmm.
some calls of hiring were happening, like OAs and all of that. So
Hmm.
last week was about this, and I wanted to ask if like the proposal's last date is 10th of February,
Hmm.
then the results will be announced around 1st of March. So
Hmm.
basically, in between that time, what are we supposed to do? Like for
Uh,
those 20 days?
like if I apply the logic of GSOC, then in GSOC
Mm,
we just after the submission of proposal, we just keep on making contributions. Like uh, it doesn't hurt, and also it shows that you are not there just for the sake of program.
mhm, yeah.
So I think in LFX is probably the same after the your proposal is submitted, and also even though you submitted the proposal, but they have not finalized yet, right? So if you make great contributions, then they will know that okay, this contributor is making efforts, so we
Mhm,
should finalize that particular guy or any other person. So the best thing I would say is to keep on making great contributions.
got it.
Yeah. And
And yeah,
mhm.
yeah, you go ahead.
I was saying, if you face any problem in the proposal as of now, and like, or if you want me to review it, then feel free to send it over to me, and I will review it as well.
Yeah, sure. Like mine one is pretty basic one. Matlab, I'm
Yeah,
not Mhm.
as you mentioned that your maintainer was saying that it doesn't require that much like
He was
sophistication,
saying that,
then it's
but
not a,
my contributions aren't that great as well. Like I have 10 PRs only there.
that's great. That's 10 PRs are not a very low thing, to be honest.
Yeah, and it's my first time, so I'm not applying with the hope of getting in. It's just doing it for the experience.
Yeah.
If I get in, then I'll be happy. But if not, then also it's not a big
Yeah,
deal.
that's great.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, awesome. Nice progress, by the way, because last time we interacted, you didn't have 10 PRs that
Yeah.
time. Awesome. John, please go ahead and do let me know where you are right now, like in your CS program. Sorry, there are two Johns, and I confused you with someone else. There is one more John, and he's from US, and he was doing a CS 50 program, I guess. So that's why I asked. So No worries. Feel free to let me know what you're doing, any updates, or any problem that you are facing right now. Mm, am I audible, John? You can write it if you are not able to say. Can anyone else see, I mean, hear what John is saying, or it's me?
No,
Not
Okay. Mm, probably, John, try to join again. I mean, if you are not able to, if I'm not able to, like, if you're not able to connect properly. Okay. Uh, can you hear me now, John? Mm, I think. Uh, okay, okay. No problem. You can fix it, and I will get back to you. Ronit, till then you can go ahead.
hello.
Yeah. Hi.
Uh, so right now I'm learning mathematics for machine learning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm almost completed mathematics. Like it will take couple of modules to complete it at the starts.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll move to machine learning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm confused at a point like right now whatever mathematics I'm learning it is basic and enough for understanding the pre-existing algorithms of machine learning.
Yeah.
But I also wanna go and work in the research and development part of the AI.
Mm-hmm.
And for that, I heard that you should know have a very deep understanding of mathematics. Or like in algo trading, people come with their own custom, make their own algorithms using mathematics. So I was just wondering how could I study mathematics in that much deep level to understand better and go in a research field.
Okay. So, as much experience I have for the research, I would say initially, uh, also that I once had a meeting with a guy who was AI researcher at PayPal. So he suggested me that initially, like try not to chase the perfection. Initially, just go ahead. Later on, when you will encounter the concepts that will be using those mathematics formulas or the concepts, then you can come back to it and you can learn it the effective way. So currently, initially, I would suggest you to focus on the basics and focus on the fundamentals itself. Um, as much as I know, I may be wrong, but as much as I know, you don't need to go very deep as of now. Again, when you will encounter the context, when you will encounter where that mathematics is used, then you will be in a great position to understand, okay, that's where I have to apply it. So as of now, just focus on the fundamentals and simple the logic that okay what does what. So once you like cover this part, then you will move ahead, and then there will be lots of time when you will revise and like try to connect the dots. That's how things worked for me at least. And revision and the practice, these are the best things to understand things like the intuitive way. Is it
Okay,
clear?
so you will keep going on, and later when I encounter the same topic, like to actually work with a particular concept, then I have to go deep dive into it.
Yeah, I think your voice is breaking, so I'm not able to hear you properly. I don't know why.
Uh,
You were saying you like you got it now, what I was saying, right?
yeah, I got it. I listen.
Okay, okay. Then it's good. Any other question you want to ask?
No, I was just having this thought for the past 2 days.
No problem. Okay, after that, Satya.
so I'm working on the same LFX proposal only.
Mm-hmm,
And
I have done no PRs though. Uh,
Hmm?
like uh, uh, like this week I am like just work on the proposal only because like initially got sick and all. But
Hmm.
yeah, but I will submit the proposal before 10th, and then we'll try to do some PRs between the 20 days. And so, and I can send you the proposal, right, for the
Sure,
review.
sure, sure. You can send it to me.
Okay, so like on Slack DMs or like where?
Uh, Try to send it on Slack itself. That would be great.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, and also if I will have to send it some document to you or something for reference, it's easier to do it on Slack.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
and also feel free to let me know if you face any problem in that and if you want to ask anything.
Yes, nothing as of now though, like just making the proposal and like
Okay.
trying to make it good. Yes.
Awesome, awesome. Very best of luck to you and Janvi, and if anyone else is also going. As much as I know, only 2 to 3 people are going for LFX. That's great.
Yes.
Any other questions, Satya?
No, nothing as of now.
Okay, great.
Thank you
Shiv,
so much.
welcome. Shiv, please go ahead.
Yeah, and this week I've tried to work with Plone
Mm-hmm.
only. I'm just trying to understand its architecture and how the backend and front end connects. Basically, Plone is like a CMS, so I'm trying to build my own website using it, so
Mm-hmm.
that can help me understand it. And they're asking for that only in the proposal. So if I understand that structure better, I'll be able to integrate the new project more easily, and maybe
Mm-hmm.
my chances can be increased. That's
Yeah.
only I'm doing. Just reading the documentation and their training videos from YouTube.
Mm.
Yeah,
Also,
no problems as of now.
last time we talked on this, right? You were the one who
Yeah,
asked
yes.
that what should you do in that scenario when they are not allowing the contributions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. That's great. That's great. Understand the architecture, do the research, and do the research for the projects as well.
Right.
And in most cases, in most cases, you will have higher chances of the selection. Also,
If in the
Mhm. Please.
no, you go.
I was saying, try to help them in the projects as well. Like, do the research for
Right.
the clone as well, like the code base and whatever you're
Hmm.
doing right now, but also help them in the project research because when you will do the help in project research, they will definitely know that you know a lot about the project.
Right. I'm asking that if in a proposal I write that I want to work on this kind of project and it's a like let's say it's the easiest project to work on,
Mhm.
does that reduce my chances for selection, or like should
Mm,
I opt for a like a intermediate level of project to work upon?
no, it will not. I don't think so. It will increase or decrease the chances, but I will suggest you to pick intermediate to hard level projects. See, they are not like whenever people see that easy project and a hard project, they always assume that it will be like very hard or that will a big difference between both of those things. But I have realized that even though projects are labeled as easy or medium or hard, but they are not that different. The hard one is just a little bit harder than little bit complex than the easier one. It's not very different. It's not like landing on
Hmm.
the another planet. So
Right.
so if you are just going for it, then why not just go for the best one or go for like uh, the bigger one? That's always a case, right? Let's say you are just going for a sailing, right? You are going to explore some continents. Then would you settle for a small island? You found a small 1 kilometer or something, a small island, and would you say, okay, just let's go home. We did a discovery. You will not. You will say, hey, I came this far and for something big. So why not just go for some and try to hit something big? So I would say just go for like a intermediate level or the hard one. It's not that hard. It's just the assumption people make. It's not there's not a big difference between easy and hard one. Just little bit difficult, not more than that. And you should not worry because I have, yeah, like you have my access. You can, I will be there, so you will not have to worry about that as well.
Okay, okay. And
Yeah.
I can only opt for one project in a organization, right?
Yeah, that is true. See, if you go for one only project, then they take you serious. Otherwise, what happens is that I may be wrong, but it depends on person to person. And but um, as a maintainer, let's say you are the maintainer, then let's say there is a guy who is just focused on one project. He did all the research and help you to uh, get that project into GSOC list. And on the other hand, there is one more guy who is just who is unpredictable. He's working on this project today, tomorrow on the other project, and next day on any other project. Then
Mm.
you will be confused with the other guy. So, and you will find the one guy, the first guy, very consistent. So you will give that guy a
Right.
chance, obviously, naturally. So that's why I would suggest you to focus on one project as well. But uh, if you have time, obviously, if you have a time and if you think you can put extra efforts, then go for like other projects in other organizations.
Okay.
In that case, you can submit three proposals.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
awesome. Uh, okay, so Ayush, you are going, right? I think.
I mean, I'll just be right back. Like BRB
Okay, okay. So,
or
okay,
something.
so till then, let me, should I explain the proposal?
YouTube part. Acha, no proposal. Okay, you can
Pro
continue. I'll maybe catch up later. I got some work, I guess.
okay, okay, no worries. So there are two options. So one thing we can discuss the proposal part, and I think like only two people require the proposal thing, Janvi and Satya. So you can just send it over to me, and that will not be a big thing. Also, I have explained the proposal part in last session. If anyone is there anyone you can raise hand if you anyone want me to explain the proposal again and how to write it?
Yeah, please. I'm interested.
Sorry?
I'm interested.
Acha, acha, in proposal. Okay. Anyone else?
So
Uh,
is it like you'll be going through your proposal doc and telling
yeah,
us?
yeah, I will go through it and I will try to explain the thought process behind it.
Okay.
Okay, let me just open it and see where is that. Let me open my file itself. I downloaded it some time ago. Uh, there is a screen recording of a clip that says finance with Saran earns 25 lakhs with one reel. I have never been this jealous. Uh, is that okay? Let's go to mm, docs. Okay, let me share my screen as well. Can you guys see this thing? Uh, my screen, right? Okay. So this was the proposal that I wrote for Sugar Labs, and this is AI code generation. I think this is another proposal that was not selected, but the one that I sent in the Slack community, that was the selected one. So again, both the proposals are written by the same format and the same person, same human, and if you are curious that why this project was not selected, because when I applied for this project, they didn't select me for as a contributor, they selected me as a mentor. So that is why I was a mentor instead of the contributor. So a mentor cannot be the contributor, and someone else worked on this project. I am totally happy, and also I was happy because this project that I pitched was selected in GSOC. So, anyways, initially, there are, first of all, let's go high level. What are some high level sections in the proposal? So that is one thing is about you. So that is just basic stuff. My name is XYZ, Ajit Pratap Singh. I'm final year undergraduate student at this university. I never visited the university, to be honest. But again, let's go for it. So this is just simple. Also, one more thing, keep it short. It doesn't matter. I've seen people writing a whole resume here, like in this whole page. I did this, I joined this hackathon, I was class topper in my eighth. So don't mention it. I mean, these things doesn't matter. Just be at the point and just mention university name. That's more than enough. And here is the project that you are applying for, and then why are you interested in working with Sugar Labs? So this was the question that they had in their format or in their proposal. So that question I copied and I added it here. And after that, I wrote a very small description of why I'm interested in that. And also I built this project in their using their software. And also, the one more reason, one more good thing that you can do, there is always a pattern. I think I talked about it before as well, that we always move from like problem to solution, not solution to problem. It's never, it's not like you have this idea and now you are thinking, okay, what kind of problem this idea solves? It's never like this. You always have the problems first. So here in these I have tried to explain like what kind of problems we are facing right now. And this is not just a technical thing, but also like works in real life as well. If you're trying to convince someone, that is a great like trick that always try to bring the pain first and then approach your solution. If you say that can I, the simple example, if you want to convince your mom to buy an iPhone, then if you directly say, I want to buy an iPhone, then like very high chances that she will not agree and she will just say she will not even consider this as a valid point, right? But if you give the problems first, you will say I'm facing a lot of problems and I need it for the content creation, I need it for this thing, and whenever and most phones just don't work and they don't provide the features that iPhone does. Then you introduce the problem first, then it becomes more convincing. So and in that case you can say, in that case she may allow you to buy that phone, right? My mom will not allow that even after that. So, so I mean, back to the point that whenever you write something or any proposal or anything else, always try to bring the problem first. It's not, don't start with I will do this thing in this project. I will create the images. I will do whatever. Then just bring the problems first. What kind of problems that you are trying to solve, and don't mention the solution here because for the solution we have a lot of space after that. And after that, the project will impact music blogs. There was some impact. What kind of a high level impact this project will have? So again, here still we are not discussing the how part, like how will we do it. Here we are discussing what will be the end goal. So there will be automated code generation and there will be some music related charts like these charts or diagrams. And here is our basic workflow, how things will work. And here's my prior experience and skills. So also in this section as well, just 2 to 3 or max to max 4 lines are enough. And don't mention too much other things that don't try to write the resume, and just mention your pull request or contributions. So I had this simple format, PR link, description, and status. So here I added each link, and also these are active links. So if you go to any of these contributions, then they are like active contributions that I made. So these were my contributions. Okay. So there were some 50 around PRs, and I opened 25 issues. Also, that is the reason why I always suggest you guys to not only focus on the PRs, but also on the issues, because it shows when the maintainer will be reading your proposal, they will see that, okay, you not only were focused on PRs, but you also created issues. That shows that you actually use the product. You actually create about the product from the user's POV, and that's important. After that, there is academic experience. So there is opensox.in, that the project that I built, and it got also mention the numbers. If you have, that's always a great thing. Then the projects that I built, and after that, there are information about the project. So as you can see here, I chose the large project. This was a large project. And project time frame was this. These were emails, GitHub metrics. Many people also mentioned their uh, like phone number. I don't think so it's very important, because no maintainer will ever call you on your phone. So just email is more than enough. Also, you can provide a secondary email. And time, location, time zone is also important. They want to see sometimes at what time zone you will work. There are time commitments. They are easy enough. Just even though I mentioned it 40 to 45 hours a week, but in most cases we go more than that, like 50 to 60 sometimes. And these are just basic time thing, like how when you will work and how many holidays you will have. These were the technical requirements of any project, what you will need. Also, in many other projects, you will also may require some APIs or some uh, resources, AWS credits or something like this. So also mention them here as well. And if it's an open source project, then try to use other open source technologies itself. Don't try to bring proprietary softwares until they mention it clearly, because most open source projects rely on other open source projects. They will not be like using the proprietary softwares in most cases. There are some benefits of using. Also, I gave the reason why we should use open source LLM, not um, Chat GPT or like these kind of LLMs. There are benefits of vector databases, benefits of fast API, like basically the benefits of these tech stack. Why I choose this tech stack, not something else. And after that. The summer obligations. I didn't have any summer obligations. As you guys may already know, I didn't go to college. And these are just basic things like communication channels. So they have the community on Matrix, that is also known as Element, and emails. This was the project, and that was the target audience. And after that, there is core user need, that is also very simple. Like it can be 2 to 3 points, what the user will get after the implementation. And this is the important part, what we will do. So here you can see, first I did not created these objectives, like first I created this and then this, then this. It was not like that. I created this one, create a baseline. After that, generate music blocks project code, and this third one, fourth one, and fifth, sixth, seventh, and whatever is required. After that, I went into these individually. So then for this one, I will do this, and this. Again, you can use AI in that part. You can ask AI what should be the correct order of the implementation, or what should be the correct order of the plan. What should we do first, or what should we do before implementation? So for that, you can obviously use AI, and you should, to save your time. So you can see here the objective part is small, like just one page, and that should be small. One more thing I would say, try not to drag things unnecessarily. You can see here I did not, these are just one lines. I did not write a summary or any description unnecessarily, because that is more than enough to understand anyone. Improve the database by adding more music blocks project data. So I don't think so it require further explanation, right? Uh, Anyone can understand that I will add more data or more corrected data. So the responses that are right now will be improved. And after that, the how part is obviously going to take a lot of time. And for that, so we will go like we will implement these in particular phases. So these were four main phases that I will implement in this project. This is the part one. And again, after that, we will go one by one to these points. How will we implement this one? How we will implement this? And also, not only how will we implement, we also include how we are going to test it. So in this proposal, you can see all these points and what we will implement and what will be the sample code base. You can skip it as well, like it's not a like big deal, but I included it because I just wanted to add it. I just wanted to give more context. Also, these were the reviews that I got. You can see here. These were the reviews, many reviews and points, and I added here. This was uh, like a screenshot from Perplexity. All the research I have hit here, and here I've shown it before and after thing. So this was before, like what was happening right now, and what will happen after the implementation of this step. And then there is this is for this speed I have created this demo. This is a gif or whatever we call it. So I added it here for the sake of like how to show like how the speed will be. Like it should be very quick, it should not take much time. After that there was another review, and uh, then I had to explain like how to what I'm going to do. This was some another code sample, what it will generate, and code blocks. There are many code blocks in that, to be honest. And also I included the part of UI and similar. Now after that, all the same things. And here is a comparison. Whenever there are two choices, or whenever there are two tech stacks that you can choose from, or any whenever you have two or more than two choices, then I would suggest you to add a comparison table, and this help your maintainer to know why you chose particular thing instead of over the other thing. They will not have to research on their own. So in such kind of scenario, you can put a table like this, short and not very big, so that they can reason through it. After that, same thing, bunch of more reviews. Maybe semantic chunking is better approach, but I suppose it is worth experimenting. And here was my uh, like architecture. How should we created? How should we like? How the whole architecture will look like. And also, I created this using cloud. I did not created it manually, and that's totally fine. It took me a couple of iterations. It was not correct in the first iteration itself. It took me 4 to 5 iterations to explain things, to understand it, and then it was able to create a better uh, architecture plan. After that, possible edge cases. This is also very important to cover. Uh, if you are not let's say if you're writing a short proposal, then you don't have to write uh, like edge cases in this manner. You can write them liner and a solution just below it. That's more than enough, but do cover the possible edge cases. And after that, this is the implementation plan, like what I will do in week by week. So this is iteration one, iteration two, iteration three, and four, and so on. And this was my timeline. How will I implement these things? After that, this is just a last end note in the future. Also, try to mention it this thing as well. For some reason, if I'm not able to get selected, then not a big problem, and I will try next year as well. So this just shows that uh, you are there for the contributions, and that should be the spread, to be honest, in IRL. Okay, and also future work. If you have any interest in other projects, then do show them here. After that, just that's more than enough. Uh, in this proposal, you will see that I did not added any unnecessary things. I cut down almost many things. Originally this proposal was around 60 to 70 pages, but I cut it to 45, I guess, 45 or something like this. Yeah, 45. So, any other questions? Any questions so far?
So like you edit them as a commenter, like the other people as commenter in your doc.
Yeah, so I sent them for the review and I allowed it to comment on the proposal. So they review it, and uh, whenever they had any comment, they added a comment there, and I resolved it, and then I pinged them back that, hey, can you please check it again?
Got it.
Right, like this one. So here he commented on this part, fixed chunk size. Okay, any other question? Anyone?
The project that I'm applying to is basically documentation based. Like they want to
Hmm.
improve the documentation.
Hmm.
So, like any idea on what I can add into that?
Like in which part?
Basically, yours had many technical things like the architectures and other stuff.
Yeah. So
But
for the documentation, you can add like the visual, you can take inspiration from some of the best documentations out there. Like you can check the documentation websites. It can be Vercel, it can be Tailwind as well. There are many other good websites as well, documentation ones, and you can take inspiration from them, and then you can suggest the ideas that we can make our documentation like this, or we should have something like this. So that will
mm,
work the work like really great.
got it.
Yeah. Uh, okay. Any other question? Anyone want to ask? And after that, we will move to Ayush question related to content.
Yeah, one last question. Like, would SEO come under documentation? Like, if I they have
Hmm.
not mentioned SEO, but their SEO is pretty bad.
Hmm.
Like, I can see.
Uh,
So,
okay. So I think it depends on the kind of project, because uh, if they are targeting Google search, if they are targeting like the search
mhm,
part of the distribution, then it makes sense. So for that, I would suggest you to SEO, because SEO takes a lot of time. It's not like 1 day or 2 day thing.
yeah.
So I would suggest you to ask the maintainers first, take their advice. Should we improve the SEO as well? So if they give you a green flag, then go for it. Otherwise, not a big problem. Leave it.
No, like mentioning it in my doc, like we can like the documentation is about the getting started. Documentation is not really great, so they
Mm-hmm.
want ki more users can easily come and onboard to the website, and they adapt the tool whatever is there. And so basically, I was thinking to propose ki uh, uh, SEO, if we improve SEO, then if people search for the required use case, they'll see the website. And
Mm-hmm.
like if and including agents, agents use a file, right? Like
Yeah.
when we ask agents about any problem, they try
Uh,
to go to that website, and they try to extract the information via that file. So I was
mhm. Got it, got
maybe
it.
we can talk about
Uh,
this sometime
yeah,
else, like
you,
with more context.
yeah. So what you can do is you can add because this is a new idea comparing to the original idea. So you can add it in a further consideration. You can mention a heading like further considerations, and there you can mention it. So and you can say about the SEO part and the current problem. First mention the current problems without SEO, and then mention how the SEO part will solve it. So that like I would suggest you to don't mix it with the current plan as of now or the current objective, but keep it in the doc, keep it in the further consideration. If they like it, then they know you can implement it at the time of that particular